everybody, welcome to Whiskey Cinema. This week's episode, we're talking about Emma Stone. Let's get ready to rock. Whiskey Cinema.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, what's up, guys? Hey everybody, welcome to Whiskey Cinema. I'm your host, as always, Daniel Holzer. With me, the ever so handsome Jordan the Juggernaut Ames, the beautiful Brandon Boy Rich. How is everybody?
Doing good.
So good. So good.
I
Love
can
the
tell by
energy, guys.
your energy, just off the charts.
Well,
Oh,
that's
you
how-
have no idea how good I'm feeling right now.
I am just on cloud 9 right now.
You're like Dwight. You don't know if you're actually happy or if you're
I'm
just
never happy. That's the key. You never be happy. You know how to show it.
You're like the Hulk, but with happiness, not anger.
Exactly.
That's my trick. I'm always happy.
Yeah.
Well, hey everybody, thank you for tuning in to Whiskey Cinema. We have a very good episode for you today. We're going to be talking about one of our favorites, some of our favorites, the everlasting Emma Stone. Some of her movies, some of her shows. Found out she was in some video games. Awesome actress, comedic, hilarious. Can't wait to talk about some of her movies. We're going to talk about some of our favorite, least favorite, underrated, and overrated. If you're watching this, please comment along. Let me see what you guys are talking about. If you think we're crazy, call us crazy so we can respond. Guys, let's get into it. Let's talk about some Emma Stone. I'm excited. I'm a fan of hers. What do you guys think? Overall, fan or not fan?
I'm a fan.
Meh.
Ooh, just a meh.
Just a meh. You know? I think she's a pretty good actress, but just meh, dude. Meh.
But you like Brie Larson.
In one movie.
I knew exactly where he would go with that.
In
He's
one
pretty-
movie. That's it. One movie. I haven't seen anything else with Brie Larson in it. I mean, I have. Like, Scott Pilgrim's pretty good. I like that.
Oh, I like
But-
that movie. I
I
hate
was saying,
that because I like her in it.
I like Scott Pilgrim and Captain Marvel. Outside of that,
Rest mercy.
I haven't seen it yet. Still, Amanda
Definitely
loves
watch
it.
The Room.
It's her best movie. Yeah,
I mean,
you heard me.
I think she should do an animated movie so that her character would actually have some facial expressions.
They can't do that much miracle work. Calm down. Calm down.
I mean, you ain't wrong.
I'm a trashing her because you like her. I'm not a big fan of her, but I understand the appeal. I like The Room. I thought that she was good in that, but that was a weird character. I think it matched her well. Not too mad at her.
It's fair.
Let's get into it, guys. We got some people calling Amanda and Jordy on here. Hey, guys, miss you. Hope everything's going great for you. But I want to get into it right away. Guys, I don't waste any time on Emma Stone. I'm a fan.
You're right. We should knock this episode out as quickly as possible. You're right.
No, that's not what I mean. No.
Oh,
Jordan, that's not.
I thought you were saying like, let's hurry it up so we can be done talking about Emma Stone.
No, that's not what I mean at all.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm excited as fuck. I got one of my favorite rom-coms in here. One of my favorite, I hated some of her movies, to be honest.
Oh, God, oh, no. This is imploding.
But she's
Some of
got
my
probably
least
a top
favorites
10
is
movie of mine in her list. So
There's
I'm
not
actually
one?
pretty excited to talk about some of them. What?
You said there's not one top 10 movie?
Oh, she's got one top 10 movie of mine.
Oh, gotcha.
So
Well,
I'm
let's do the one that I'm going to roll the dice right here. I'm going to roll the dice and hope it doesn't land on boxcars and hit a number that we don't need. I want to talk about the first movie I saw her in. The first movie made me really like her. The one that Judd Apatow had her dye her hair red for a role, and now it's never left her head, which is Superbad. Her and Superbad by itself is an amazing movie. 10 actors you've never heard of, but you'll never forget now. I think some of Seth Rogen and Bill Hader's first roles actually doing movies. Fantastic. I loved her in Superbad as the hot, attainable, but also cool chick that Jonah Hill kind of keeps messing up with. Scratch
Seth
my back,
Rogen
I'll
was
scratch
a
yours.
4-year-old virgin before this, and Knocked Up.
Well, okay, 40-year-old virgin. He played a guy that bought moon boots. I mean, it's not really a role, you know.
Seth Rogen, dipshit. That's what you said. You're talking Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill as
was
well.
gonna say-
Seth Rogen. Seth
You said
Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
His first start was Knocked Up. I don't think he had a movie before that. Really?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you still said Seth Rogen. I was like, he starred in a movie right before this.
I mean, feel
It
free.
doesn't matter.
Feel free to ever back me up on something. But fighting.
Yeah, because you know me well enough to do that. Fuck off with that shit.
I was gonna say he never. I honest to God, I am the worst at this. I can when they're in the same movie between Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill, I always get them mixed up. But Jonah Hill never buys moon boots. He
One's
tries.
short and chunky, and the other one is less
Now he's
short
skinny and
chunky.
handsome.
They're
Now
both
he's
really
skinny
handsome.
and handsome.
They both are now.
That's true. Except one
One
of them
started
still,
his own weed business.
one of them still laughs like an asshole.
I love it though.
Can you
Leave
guess
Jonah Hill
which
alone.
one?
Both of them.
It's true.
Super bad, gentlemen. What do you
Oh,
guys
yes.
think? I waited a while to see it. I thought the hype was too high. I did the same thing with Step Brothers. I watched it. I'm a little picky for my comedies. Blown away. Loved it. All these actors I've never heard of. Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Jonah Hill.
His name's McLovin. Let's not act like he has a real name.
I mean,
Yeah.
fair.
People don't see him in other movies. Goes, oh, that's Christopher Mintz-Plasse. They go, it's McLovin.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
am McLovin.
100%. When he's like, are you gonna be this guy? Or are you gonna be McLovin? And he thinks about it, he's like, I am McLovin.
Muhammad's
I
most popular
personally-
name in the world. Read a book.
I personally love this movie. I still quote this movie to this day, like with my friends. Like people don't forget. And he's like, why don't you just go somewhere and pee your pants? I was like 7. People don't forget. He runs away. When he goes to he's like, hey man, kick me that ball, and just boots the fucking thing.
Yeah, I love this movie too. And it's Seth Rogen and Bill Hader as cops. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
The best cops.
The best cops. I
best
need a
cops.
cop movie with them as the stars.
Dude, I'd be in a buddy cop movie with those two. Hilarious.
Damn right. Everybody wants The Rock and Kevin Hart to keep teaming up. And I'm like, no, we need to keep these guys together forever.
In the Superbad universe,
That's right.
just
I
make
want
it
those same characters.
an extended universe of Superbad.
They run into McLovin when he's 40, still using his fake ID.
I know that, Bagel. Love this movie.
Take off the vest. You look like Aladdin.
Oh yes. His when he goes in, he's like doesn't know what to buy, so he just has like a fucking shopping cart full.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'm sure this is fine. And he's like, what is it they want? What's the one that she wants? The Goldschlager? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Goldschlager.
Emma Stone wants. Or is it Emma Stone? No, it's his other girl. His other girl wants it.
The other girl, no one cares about her.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
girl
one
was
we're
caring
not
about him.
talking about.
It's not her episode.
Yeah, that's
True.
right. We'll
Fuck
care about
Fuck
her
that
some
one.
other day.
We don't even know her name,
Yeah, fuck her.
right?
Want to be on the stone, bitch.
Seriously, bitch.
Ugh.
Jesus.
You're the worst, Danny.
Oh, I don't want to leak out that way. Yeah, I want to talk about Superbad because for me it came on my radar. Brandon might be like, "No, she was on a Dr. Pepper commercial." I don't know, but for me,
Obviously.
this is the one I remembered her from, and she's fucking funny. I thought when she gets smacked in the face, she's like, "Mother!" Dude, so funny when he's drunk. And she's like, "I don't drink." And he's like, "Well, let's get drunk." She's like, "That's okay, just have fun." And he's just like, "Wow, this ruins my whole plans." I thought she was a great part. I always wanted to know what was going on with her. Jules, I always enjoyed her character from there. I was like, what is she doing next? And then she started doing a little bit of bad stuff, but then got into some of our more favorite films. But from then on, I was like, she's funny. Funny girls get me. I was like, I got to know what she's doing next.
Yeah.
I agree.
Her straight man, for lack of a better term, to the main crew, I felt was a pretty good role for her. Being the like the person that's like, well, I mean, I just don't drink. That's fine. I mean, we can still have fun, and and he's just plastered as all hell. Blood Brothers. Who doesn't like Blood Brothers? We're Blood Brothers, man. So gross.
I forgot about that part. I don't know why.
Oh, it's
movie has a lot of
They
parts.
blocked it.
I was gonna say there's a lot of parts in that movie that are hilarious, so it's understandable.
There is a lot. Fuck ton.
Well, let's get into some of them. If you guys are watching this, please click on the video so we can see your comments. I say it every week. Every week I mean it. I want to see what you guys' opinions are on the movie. But first of all, I want to get into underrated, guys. Let's get into some underrated. Let's start her up. Get some underrated going. If you guys want, I'll start.
Sure.
Go for it.
Start this train on this gravy train on biscuit wheels. I'm talking about me some Easy A is my underrated, awesome movie of Emma Stone. I didn't think I would like this movie. I watched it once, and to me, it is perfect for her. So good. She's such a lead in this, a killer, and she holds her own. She does a great job. Stanley Tucci's in it. You got Thomas Hayden Church. You got Lisa Kudrow as a small part. Bunch of good characters. Amanda Bynes plays a psychopath. Love this movie. I could watch it probably like once every 2 months, and I'd have a great time every time I watch it. I've got a pocket full of sunshine. All
It's gonna be in my head now all night.
dude, I loved it. She listened to a card she did not like until the battery died over a weekend.
That's so funny.
That's how you
Those
got to
bags
do
are
that.
strong.
I know. I also had this as my underrated because
I did
felt
not.
like
In fact, it was debatably my overrated.
really.
Not because I hated this movie. It's because I've looked at her resume. There's just better.
Doesn't even make
A
sense.
lot better.
Doesn't even make sense what you're saying. You're out of your mind.
But I do really enjoy this movie, and I actually watched it recently before we decided to do this podcast.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was on Netflix for a little bit. Of course, I'm watching that shit.
It's true.
There's a lot of people that haven't seen it, even though it's on Netflix. It's amazing. It's like one of those weird ones. You're like, of course they've seen it, but no one has. So that's why I made it my underrated. I was like, dude, you got to try it. I'm telling you, you're gonna
About
enjoy
a girl
it.
who gets gift cards to just agree to say she had sex,
Yeah, right.
not have sex, just say she did it.
Yep.
Yeah. All the
I fucking love that. She gets a certificate at one point.
Yeah.
And that made me laugh. And it was like a Home Depot or something.
She's like, he's like, what about a $50? What about $100 Home Depot card? She's like, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Like, what's a high school girl gonna do at Home Depot?
She's about to find out.
Yeah, Easy A was good. I
Don't
thought
make
the
it.
same thing. I felt like a lot of people looked at it as one thing and it was something completely different. Like a teen coming of age type movie or whatever you want to call it, but like a teeny movie. And it had a lot of adult humor in it, you know? And her being the sarcastic, you know, funny, not popular girl, but like the sarcastic girl like she is in Zombieland, or at least Zombieland 2.
Yeah.
Where everything is sarcasm, I think fits her really well. I think she does that role pretty solid.
Killed that role.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I loved it.
I almost made it my favorite because out of a lot of her movies, this is the most rewatchable one for me. I had a different one that took precedent over it, but I really do enjoy Easy A. It's one of my favorite movies.
It's not as effective when I do it.
You don't have a cool Raiden hat on.
Yeah, well, you're probably the reason it got pushed back a week.
Because I was so excited? Maybe.
Yeah.
That's
Like, fuck that guy.
I know. They're like, we're going to make him wait longer.
Brandon, what is your underrated? Ours is Easy A. You know, one of our favorites. Such a good one.
Easily
what is your underrated?
A solid underrated movie.
One of my favorite rom-coms. It may be more of a com than rom.
Okay.
That's Crazy Stupid Love, though. I fucking love this movie.
All right.
Again, not a lot of people have seen it. It's Steve Carell. It's Ryan Gosling. Emma. Our girl Emma. Kevin Bacon. I fucking love it. And there's some fucking cute parts, man. Some adorable fucking parts that makes me want to get my romance on. Be more romantic. do.
This is the little bit of rom that comes in between all the
a little bit of rom.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me want to go hold the car door for my wife.
You're like, but I don't. But it makes me.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet. Like, just get out. It's hot. Let's go inside. We live in Arizona. Let's not bake our asses in the car.
Right.
I love this movie. I really do.
This was a movie I didn't get the chance to see. It was one of the planned ones, but I just got caught up in time and Apex, and
poor guy.
Things got in the way.
Movie's worth it.
Bad for you. This is one that I was surprised. I watched it for a rom-com episode that we did. I'm not a rom-com guy, and a lot of them that I watched, this one I really enjoyed. It's about a player, Ryan Gosling, who is out. Steve Carell is getting over a bad relationship, kind of, and wants to kind of learn under this guy. Ryan Gosling's like a different girl every night. Finds Emma Stone. Emma Stone doesn't do the normal stuff that works on people, and the tricks don't work. They actually start to fall in love. Steve Carell's there. He's kind of coaching him under his wing on how to pick up girls and how to talk to them. And surprisingly, well written, good story, good twist, good everything, good characters. Emma Stone has such a funny part where she goes, "Take your shirt off right now. Take it off." To Ryan Gosling, he takes it off in the rain. She's like, "What are you, photoshopped? This is crazy." And it's just such a funny, real reaction.
That's what I thought too. Once I found the lotion.
Yeah.
I remember chemistry. I hate to admit it, but I love Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone's chemistry.
La La Land, another great one that they did.
Okay, we'll get to that one.
Fantastic. There's no problems. Moving on, though. Yeah, I'm with you, though. Definitely check that out. I like that movie a lot.
I'll have to.
I crazy stupid love that movie.
I remember that in the trailer for that movie, the "What are you photoshopped" line.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, that's hilarious because I mean it's Ryan Gosling and he looks photoshopped.
He does. He makes her an old fashioned. He gets super into it too.
Yes,
like it's very very neat. She pounds her drink, looks at him, and says, "This is gross." Takes his drink and pounds it. And then she just goes, "Yeah, it's not for me."
Dude, he spends like 25 minutes measuring out stuff, doing a spiral peel on the orange, the bitters just the right amount and the right positioning in the glass, and then pours it. Because every other time it's killed and people loved it, but she's just not an ordinary chick, which is why we love her.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. It's the sexiest scene in that movie other than shirtless Ryan Gosling.
The whiskey? I agree. It was really hot. So that was our underrated. Easy A for me and Eames. We got a crazy stupid love for Brandon. Don't disagree with any of those. I like them all because a lot of people haven't seen them. I didn't see Crazy Stupid Love until I had to. So hopefully people that aren't even into rom-coms might give it a shot. I think it's a good movie.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll have to. I'll watch it, I'm sure. The wife will make me eventually.
Well, she better.
I hope so.
Anna, I want to watch this movie.
Oh, yeah. We're getting messages about La La Land. Jordy's saying it was terrible. I can only assume that opinion is shared by somebody that lives in the same room as
her. Brandon Rich says it was terrible.
Oh, Brandon. Jesus. Save for the podcast.
You know what? I ain't even mad. Yeah. So overrated. We just jump into that now? It's La La Land. Fuck this movie.
We're there now.
Yeah. Okay. I went there. She won Best Actress. Nah, dog. That movie should have won shit.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that movie was nominated for like everything.
It was a lot.
It was nominated for Best Picture.
Like
they were wrong. Fucking wrong.
I would say if she just commented, my wife liked this movie a lot.
Yeah.
I have yet to see it.
Brandon, for people that have not seen it, can you give a quick rundown of what this movie story is about?
Give me the elevator pitch.
It sucks.
I say it's not going to be the elevator
in the street and they can go fuck themselves.
Oh no, Brandon!
I heard it got a lot of flack because there was 2 black people in it.
You know what? I didn't even notice. I was so bored.
You're like, I didn't have time to not nitpick, so I was nitpicking the whole thing.
And it sucks. I told Jordan, I was like, I love their chemistry. Even in this movie, I love their chemistry. But fuck me, it sucks.
That's funny.
I just don't think you like music.
Yeah, let's rock some Pick a Destiny.
Okay, I'm in. You got me.
That's one musical.
That's all you need.
I'll do it right now. I feel you, Joanna.
Don't get me started.
Fuck out of here.
As long as there's murder in the movie.
Problem.
Could be.
It's not
I
my
think it's
worst.
just Emma Stone. I think it's just Emma Stone. She gives off a bad vibe in this movie.
Maybe. The whole movie gives off a bad vibe.
They're like, it's not just her. Don't blame her.
It's the writing, the directing, the acting, the screenplay, the costumes, the dancing, the singing.
The original score,
All of it.
the soundtrack.
Oh, God. Don't even get me started on the soundtrack.
So it's no Hamilton.
Fuck that movie, too.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
Jesus.
Music was great. I just couldn't get through it. It was rough. It's too long. Plays are
such
too
a-
long. Let's get them out of the way right now.
First of all, why is every musical too long? Les Mis? Fuck that.
You're right.
I was lay miserable watching that movie.
Oh!
You guys are like the critics of the newspaper. It was
I'd be
like
so
drinking pond scum. Really, was it? Or was it just the warm water? Jesus.
I would be a great critic. Okay, I would just make puns, and they'd be terrible, and yet I would find enjoyment. You know,
You're hired. That's all there is.
I'm
I
gonna
would
start
just go,
writing
it's a no for
honey
me,
movie reviews for the Buzz. Archie, get with me on that.
There you go.
I think puns are the only way to review a movie.
Personally, they're low level comedy. They're my favorite level of comedy.
It's the best comedy. I'm talking about low
But-
level.
They are low level. You know, they're not upper level shit, but they're lower level, and it still works.
Yeah, I did not
What's funny?
like this movie at all. Fuck it.
Well, your
Yeah.
revenge for it was that during the Oscars for Best Picture, it was nominated that it won, and the reader did it incorrectly, and the winner was Moonlight, which shows you how tough of competition 2017 really was. So the fact that they were nominated just shows
Well,
you
I
that
think whoever read it, I can't remember who read it, was just like, no fucking way La La Land made it. No way. And then they just said it because they were just thinking about how shitty of a movie it was.
well, it's
If
Faye
you-
Dunaway, so can't be mad at her.
If it was fucked up, it was John Travolta.
Or Steve
He's a-
Harvey.
Adele Dazeem.
Jordan, let's get going on your overrated, man. I gotta know it. What is it? For
All
Emma
right,
Stone.
overrated. She's in these movies pretty heavily. She's one of the main characters. Okay, they're not her movies per se,
I know.
but it's the Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, thank God.
Okay,
Oh, you went a different way. Okay, I wasn't expecting it. Go ahead.
not that she's bad in these movies. I think she plays a great Gwen Stacy, but those movies in general, I fucking hated.
Yep.
Absolutely hated.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought the only thing that Andrew Garfield had going for him was he was a good Spider-Man. That's it. I think he's a terrible actor. He was quippy when he was like fighting. Like
Great
he
quip.
does like the talk. Yeah, he's very quippy while he's talking, you know, mid-fight, just talking shit on Lizard. Like great. But at the same time, I was just like, you fucking suck. I hate you so much. When he cries when Gwen Stacy dies, I was like, oh my God, what'd they do? Fucking squirt onions in your eyes? You look terrible. Terrible. So forced. Fuck this movie.
Not everybody's got a good cry face.
Dude, I know. I tell you right now, I am an ugly crier. I've
Oh,
seen
dude.
myself cry. Ugly. Who would have thought this
Who looks
could
at
be
themselves when they cry?
I do.
Is that why
I-
you're crying?
That's why I was crying. I caught a glimpse in the mirror. I was like, oh.
I just assumed you were watching a movie.
My poor wife.
Any movie.
Why? Most movies, okay, not just all. I
Did
don't
you guys
cry.
see that commercial for auto parts?
I was gonna say, if I want to see your cry face, I'll just put on any Denzel movie, probably.
Well, that's
Could be.
Hey, be fair. Be fair there.
I still cry at Star Wars.
So
Okay.
funny.
So, I mean, come on.
I got to
Not
bring
this
it up
is
since
bad.
you talked about it. Spider-Man is my worst. My movie that I hated, that
Well, we're
I
talking about
did not find
overrated.
any redeeming qualities about it.
There's nothing.
What's that?
I said we're talking about overrated. What's your overrated?
I know, but he brought up the one that was my worst. Should I just save it?
Yeah,
Right.
my worst as well. All right. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
We'll save it. We'll save it towards the end then. My overrated is Birdman. I did Birdman, which is a movie I actually liked, but when it was in contention for Best Picture, Best Direction, Best Supporting Actress, Emma Stone was offered to it. She had such a small part. I was like, you guys are crazy. Zach Galifianakis and Edward Norton. This is a good movie. It is not a fantastic Best Picture movie because they never cut the shot the entire movie. They got like tricked. They got snowed by this, and I liked it, but it's not Best Picture. So I was like, this is so overrated. It's crazy.
Neither is La La Land.
I bailed out of Birdman when I found out it wasn't a movie about a Rick and Morty character named Bird Person.
That's
I
Bird
was
Person.
out.
Yeah, Bird Person, not Bird Man.
When
This was
the
the
first
prequel to Bird Person.
when the first line wasn't "I am Bird Person," I was like, you know
I am
what?
Bird
I've had enough. Okay,
I'm out, dog. It's a no for me.
This is a no for me, dog. Bird
Well,
I like
Person.
Birdman. I thought
no.
Birdman was pretty good.
It's Michael Keaton playing Michael Keaton, essentially, you know? And I'm a Michael Keaton fan, but literally going from Birdman, then playing the Vulture and Spider-Man, I was like, okay, guys, literally type
But didn't
death.
we all love him and the other guys?
Yes, we did. He's so good.
You got to creep. Creep.
Creep.
Really? Creep?
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Again?
You don't say
TLC.
creep unless you're talking about TLC.
That's so
Love
funny.
it. So good in
But
that movie.
Birdman, for me, just not showcasing her abilities and just overrated. Super overrated. Birdman is a good movie. If I told you it almost won Best Picture, you would go, same thing as La La Land. Was there no competition?
Whoa. One I enjoyed. The other was complete dog shit. Let's calm down.
Okay, that's fair.
Calm down. Don't compare.
You're not going to argue with me. I'm not a musical guy. You're not going to argue. I thought their dancing was good, but I could have watched it muted.
You know what movie was compared to La La Land? Spider-Man.
Ugh.
Her version of Spider-Man.
Ugh.
That's what movie we should be comparing to La La Land.
Well, we're not.
Jesus,
not
you
gonna talk-
fucking hate this movie.
Not as much as Spider-Man, though, because I had no reserves about putting Spider-Man down.
Wait,
As couldn't.
save that thought, my guys. Everybody, stay tuned. We'll be right back with a message from our sponsor, The Buzz. Brandon, keep that hatred seething. Keep it fiery hot.
City Stars.
There you go. Yeah, they can still identify children through fingerprints. Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Whiskey Cinema. We're talking about Emma Stone. We've talked about our underrated, our overrated. I'm very excited. I want to hear about our least favorites and most favorites. If there's some movies we have not discussed that you guys are like, what are you talking about? You got to mention bloopity bloopity bloop. Mention in the comments below. Give us a like. That helps us out. Rate us also helps. But for right now, where we're at in this timeline, I want to know, you guys want to go least or most favorite?
Let's go least.
Least.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2. I already said it, and I'm specifically went Spider-Man 2
Oh,
because
no.
I enjoyed the first one. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
It's not Tobey Maguire goods.
No.
Definitely didn't live up to that shit. I'm not talking about Spider-Man 3.
No.
He
no.
made
No.
Tobey
not at all.
Maguire made
It is.
Tobey Maguire made one good Spider-Man movie. Let's calm down, okay?
He made 2. But
He made
either
the
way,
second one?
his 2 good ones are better
second
than
one.
Andrew Garfield's 2 shitty ones.
Half
Yeah, Andrew Garfield.
Tobey Maguire's worst movie is better than Andrew Garfield's 2 movies.
You know, I'll watch
Okay.
Spider-Man 3 over the Amazing Spider-Man 2 any day. I'll watch Tobey Maguire shake his dick around town all day.
Dude, those are so
Right.
bad.
They're
So terrible. Just hate
Jamie
him.
Foxx, Paul G. God, it's just trash. This
Really
movie
bad.
is
Dude,
dog
okay,
shit.
I'll tell you my biggest thing. I was like, you guys know how much money you spent on this movie? You can't even make Jamie Foxx look like this is real.
Right?
Half of his makeup and shit, I was like, okay, could you put a little bit there so his shit doesn't fall off? I was like, this is terrible. You guys could have done something. CGI'd. It looked
This
terrible.
movie made me hate Jamie Foxx a little bit. I had a hard time getting back on that Jamie Foxx train. I'm like, I don't know. And he was like in Baby Driver. I'm like, all right, Jamie, you win. You win.
You're like, you're right. Also,
You
he
leave.
plays a psycho in that movie.
He does. And
But he
I
plays
bet
it
you
well.
if he could, he'd go and kill him, his former self, before taking that role.
Dude, that
Like I
movie
said,
was rough.
I thought she was good in that movie. I thought she was a good Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
But because I mean, you're just playing the friend, the love interest, whatever. But I thought she played it really well. She had her lines, she had her own quips and stuff. But that movie in total's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. Both of them. I will admit, I enjoyed the first one, like you said. Like, it wasn't great, but I got some enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, he was a really good Spider-Man, like you said, just not a great Peter Parker.
Yeah, his Peter Parker's terrible.
He's too good looking.
That's the problem?
He's
Good looking?
But he's too charismatic about it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bro.
I agree. Peter Parker is supposed to be a nerd, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Andrew Garfield was the cool guy in school.
Like he looks like he's just the handsome jock, and then that's how he acts. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
You don't get to be the quarterback and no math.
When he challenges that guy to a basketball or whatever, he's like, yeah, if you can get this ball away from me. Yeah. I was like, okay. Peter Parker would have just moved on with his life and gone and saved New York or something.
He would have went and fawned over his love interest, Mary Jane.
His real love interest.
His real love interest.
Well, the only reason he likes her is because her neck's so strong.
I mean, not that strong.
I borderline hated these movies. Both. You guys have love for the first one. As a superhero guy, I try to give everything a fair shot, but I'm a little too critical sometimes. But those movies were bad movies. Andrew Garfield and her were dating in real life. And then she was kind of dating Ryan Gosling, I think, on the sly for La La Land.
Obviously. Have you seen it? He's photoshopped.
It's true.
See, I think that she's so much better than him. I've seen him interviewed 100 times. He's so boring. But
he is.
I mean,
and
he's doing sit-ups.
He can't play cornerback to save his life. That's all I'm saying.
I was wondering how long it would take you to make that joke.
Oh, well, I was waiting. I was waiting.
You really savored it. You know, I am proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
You didn't go for that low-hanging fruit for once.
I mean, he still did.
It just took me longer, you know?
Yeah. He had to get the ladder out.
I did.
The step ladder.
I felt the same way you did. I thought she did a good job. I didn't mind Andrew Garfield. The characters were dumb. The story was dumb. Didn't care about any of it. Boring. When a superhero movie is boring, what did you do wrong? When she falls and her webs are wrong and breaks from the comics, but it doesn't need to happen. It doesn't matter. So it's such a weird thing that they're trying to set up. Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors, and in this, he's so underused. They're like, what are you, an Academy Award-winning actor? He's like, yeah. He's like, put a comb over on your head and act awkward. What else? We'll CGI the rest. Don't worry about it. Why? Why do this?
Also, in what universe is Electro a straight-up just bolt of electricity in humanoid form?
Ultimate Universe.
Is he?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, that's my point. Fucking put him in that ridiculous black and green outfit with the lightning bolt mask. Something.
That's
not shit that he
just
was.
Get rid of that movie. I feel like that's their best option.
Just watch it. Nobody wanted it. I thought he was good as Spider-Man. Like you said, his quips. Oh my God, my one weakness. Tiny pointy knives. Oh no.
Yeah.
And he goes towards it. Funny. He does a good job, but Spider-Man's turning to Batman. You know what I mean? How many times do you want to see Val Kilmer try out somebody before you're like, I can't watch any more of these until somebody really changes it? Christian Bale.
Rewatch them every time they remake them. Fuck Uncle Ben.
That's what you root for? You're like,
dude,
He's
You
dead.
just don't have to keep dying if they want to get Spider-Man perfect. They finally found it, though.
I was so excited when I didn't have to watch Uncle Ben die for the 90th time
It's
when
true.
the new ones came out. Don't get me wrong, that first one, I was like, okay, is this it? The flashback of Uncle Ben dying again? Never happened. I was super stoked.
Never happened. It's because we already seen the movie 80 times. We already know Uncle Ben dies. It's like Batman. You know your parents die. You mention it every 5 minutes.
Martha!
Can we just elect Sean Bean to always play Uncle Ben since he likes to die in every movie anyways? I think he'd be the perfect.
He would do perfect at it, too. He would at least know how to die.
One does not simply let a rest.
He's like, give me your money. One does not simply just give up dead. He'd be great.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm with you. That's my worst. I'm with you absolutely. Emma Stone, don't even know how much I blame you for this, but couldn't do it. I mean, I saw her in Maniac and The Favorite, which is Maniac's Netflix one with one of her favorite friends, which is Jonah Hill, who she helped through all this crisis of his weight gain and the paparazzi. They're really good friends in real life. That show is odd, but at least entertaining. The Favorite, which is a crazy movie, but entertaining, and she did a good job. I will never watch that Spider-Man again.
Oh, me either.
Never.
I watch that Spider-Man again.
Never.
Jesus. That's saying something.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That is our least favorite. Jordan, what is your least favorite movie?
All right. Mine, I went with, because I watched it, because I have kids, right? It's an animated movie.
Are you going Crudes?
Fuck the Crude.
Whoa.
That movie sucks.
That's low praise.
That's low praise. I would rather watch a bag of dog shit burn to embers than watch that.
So you're telling
movie.
me what I just heard was you'd rather watch Spider-Man 2?
Yeah. 100%.
Oh,
I'd watch Spider-Man 2 on a continuous loop before I'd watch the Crudes again. Okay?
I don't know, man.
No, man. Nobody liked it.
Nicolas Cage. You got Ryan Reynolds who plays. I was actually following the story from it, and they had a good idea, and they had to kind of change it mid development production. So I completely understand what you're talking about. Nicolas Cage. Anytime he's a crazy paranoid guy that's yelling, you're gonna get my ticket.
No. Fuck Nicolas Cage.
I do enjoy this movie. I'm not at all mad that I'm not going to defend this movie. It's not defendable, but I enjoy it.
My whole thing is I'm like, look, I've seen animated movies that aren't the best, but they're good. They're entertaining. Not every animated movie can be Shrek. You know, I get it.
Okay.
You know what?
No, don't
just say anything now.
He wins.
Fuck Crudes. You right?
You're right, dude. It ain't Shrek, I'm telling you. But I'm saying
it's
good, and I understand that. But I was like, when I heard this was coming out with a second, a sequel.
You know what? I like the second. Go fuck yourself.
No, fuck, dude. I haven't even watched it because I refuse.
But to be fair, did you watch any movie?
No. Well, no, I did. I just didn't watch the ones that I tried to watch. But I did
watched the Crudes last night.
Yeah, fuck the Crudes.
The Crudes 2, I should say.
Refuse to watch Crudes 2 because I hate them so much.
One watch.
I'll have to give the second one a single watch. I'll watch it and I'll see what I think. But
shit. I mean, it's dumb, corny jokes. They have cool monsters in this one, cool animals, dinosaurs. I guess
maybe I'll like it.
Find random fucking dinosaurs, and just the whole movie was me naming every dinosaur.
Did you? Okay, so Brad, do you think the sequel's better than the original?
I think it's about the same. If I had to choose one, I would probably choose the sequel.
I was going to say, when I watched them, I thought it was very much the same movie. So if you utterly hated the first one, I don't know if you're...
There's a dumb part that I won't say in here where they do intros, though, and it's so fucking stupid and random. But I laughed. It got me. This has no point.
I'll watch it once.
It had no place in the movie. But I'm like, I fucking love this.
That's fair. I'll watch it one time and we'll see. But I just feel like there are worse. Disney's worst movie of all time is better than the Crudes. DreamWorks.
Cruise over Pocahontas any day.
Are you shitting me?
Jesus.
100%.
Why do you guys take such strong stances?
I will watch that movie on continuous loop.
Wow. Pocahontas is such a
before
better
I watch
movie.
Pocahontas.
Brandon's team native.
Such a
Doesn't
better
like the
movie.
question.
Pocahontas sucks.
No, such a good movie.
Nah, dog. It's a no for me.
Nah, dude, it is. It's a yes for me, dog.
Yeah, well, you obviously don't have good taste. If you'd rather watch Spider-Man 2 over Cruise, you dipshit.
Well, obviously,
the guy who liked Cruise
at the Blue Corn Moon.
Pocahontas. I've got
I
bad.
can't hear you because Danny is an inconsiderate dick who's trying to talk over everybody.
You were saying?
I said he's never heard a wolf cry at the Blue Corn Moon. That's why he doesn't like it.
It's true. I agree.
It's because I fed myself to that wolf, so I didn't have to fucking watch that movie.
It had a raccoon in it. I liked it.
Savages.
He was in that goddamn movie.
They're barely even human, okay?
Barely even human. I like Mel
Savages.
Gibson playing a guy that's oppressing a people. I'm like, he's got this. He knew where he was going along.
That was a prequel.
That was one of those ones that was like a long play. He's like, just wait, Hollywood.
A long
Just
con. He's
wait.
like, you guys will see. You guys will see in 20 years. You'll get it. You'll get it.
You'll know why I'm so good at this role.
You'll get it.
That one person's like, God, no wonder why he killed that role.
Barely even human. It's the word savages. You keep using a different word. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Let me fix that. We'll change that.
Sorry.
My bad. Just, habit.
Yeah, not a fan of the Croods. Not a fan in the slightest.
Definitely give the second one a try, but watch Crazy Stupid Love first.
Yes,
I will.
I agree. Definitely watch that.
Without a doubt.
I will.
I'll
Manda,
watch that one on continuous loop just because I love that movie.
Manda, write this down. Dodie, write this down.
Dodie. Let's get to some of our favorites, guys. We've talked about a lot of them. If you are missing any that we need to talk about, I will say this about the Croods. You reminded me. She, at the age of 8, wanted to get into acting, not to do acting, but to do sketch comedy like Saturday Night Live and Mad TV. So she's always been that kind of improv person. And when she was a baby, she had colic and had nodules grow in her vocal cords. That's why she sounds like a lounge cafe singer. So an animated movie, in principle, sounds like it could work, right? Robin Williams, who's a great improv artist, unique voice, energetic like she is. But I'm with Brandon. I really didn't like. Well, I guess I'm more with Eames. I really didn't like Croods, but I didn't think it was the worst ever. But to me, it's just an animated movie that's, like 90% of them. Where you're like, okay, all right, that's a movie.
I mean, I like animated, so I guess I'm a little bit different, but
I love animated.
I
I fucking love animated. Animated rom-coms, my guilty pleasure.
Emma Stone on SNL, some of the best episodes ever.
So good. She's
Where
made
she
for
hosts that Adele song that was very popular at the time, that Never Mind, I'll Find Someone Like You. And they did like a whole 7-minute fucking bit where they're like, all right, well, let's go out. Let's go have drinks. She's like, oh, I'm just going to stay here and go to bed. And, she shuts the door and then she turns it on and she just starts crying, fucking bawling. And then somebody comes back in. You okay? She's like, yeah, no, I'm fine. She's like, were you listening to Someone Like You? She's like, and then all of a sudden it cuts back. She's fucking eating ice cream straight out of the pint, just crying. Just one of the dumbest sketches, and yet I was fucking laughing my ass off the entire time.
Dumb jokes get us, man.
Dude, it's true. 100% facts.
She's hosted 4 times Saturday Night Live. Every time she's done it is awesome. She did the 40th anniversary where they said, hey, do you want to come on and be any character? And she said, oh, yeah, everyone's expecting you to do a character that you kind of grew up watching, one of these famous SNL characters that you really liked. She's like, oh, yeah, Gilda Radner. She was the best. She's my favorite. So she went straight 1970s, 1980s, and played a character that probably nobody saw in 2010. And if you haven't seen it, you're like, who's this crazy person she's being? She's slaying it. She's doing a perfect impression of this character. I remember seeing it going, holy fuck, that's cool. I only saw it on best ofs of another actor. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. But she killed it. great at SNL. I hope she hosts all the time. She always does a great job.
One of her funniest sketches, just real quick before we move on. She goes to a bachelorette party, and she plays this like older lady, and it's like she just like works with her. She's like, "Oh no, thank you. I'm just excited that you invited me out to this. It's very appreciated." And she's like opening like nice, like not like dirty, sexy lingerie. And then they're like, what is this? And it's obviously like a dildo. She's like, oh, that's nothing. That's mine. And it's like wrapped like a present. And she's like, I thought this was a different thing. I thought that we were. And like she ordered strippers, and it was just, it's fuck. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It is hilarious. She plays this old lady with this raggedy voice and just kills it. She's hilarious in that sketch.
I will watch it. I'm a fan of hers. I'll definitely check
Dude,
it
just go watch her top SNL sketches, and I guarantee it'll be on there. Hilarious.
Ooh, a guarantee.
Guarantee.
Jordan, don't do that. We can be sued. Moving on.
I mean, guarantee?
Guarantee.
Guarantee.
All right, we moving to best?
I want to move on to best. Let's get it done, guys. Emma Stone
for you guys.
Yeah, Zombieland. Zombieland. 100%.
100%.
No, there's not even like a close second.
Greatest zombie movie ever.
The only close second is Zombieland 2, and it wasn't nearly as good as the first one.
It's still good. Still a really good movie.
Oh, still killer. Watched it for the first time.
Zombieland's top shelf.
I'll tell you the one issue I had with Zombieland 2, the celebrity cameos. Like they had them in there just to have celebrities in there. Yeah. Granted, you got some funny parts out of it. You get the scene,
but it wasn't no Bill Murray.
No, the scene when she says, "I will Murray." He's like, "I'm gonna Murray his ass." He's like, "What? I'm sorry, you said Murray?" She's like, "Yeah, that's how you pretend to be a zombie, you sneak up on somebody and get shot. That's how Bill Murray died." And he's just like, "What? No, I haven't heard that. I don't know what you're talking about. That's not a thing. That can't be a thing. The last I heard, he's fine." You get that scene with Luke Wilson. Is that Owen Wilson or Luke Wilson?
Where he plays the opposite of Tallahassee?
Yeah, he plays the opposite of Tallahassee and fucking ruins his car and then gets bit. And that fight scene at the end, Jesse Eisenberg's like, "Oh, can I wear the hat now?" And he's like, "No chance." And he puts it back on. Just like
he's walking around Elvis and stuff.
Dude, when he tries to wear the blue suede shoes and he's like, "Oh my God, it's like I'm Cinderella. It's a perfect fit." And he just fucking mean mugs him and then moves on, and you see him in that fucking suit. I was dying.
Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor, as we talked about last week.
Right. Let's not bring it up.
He was made for one role in that Zombieland.
100%.
He fucking slayed him and Woody Harrelson. My God, they're a match made in heaven. Just the part where they meet. He gets in, he's like, pulls out his knife. He's just like, "You almost hit your whiskey bottle with your knife there." I fucking laugh. I'm like, that's me. Dude, that dude's intimidating.
The scene in number 2 where they're like, he's intimidating, super intimidating in the first one. And that scene in number 2 where they're talking girl problems, riding around on the fucking security segways. I was laughing my ass off, dude. I was like, this is so ridiculous. Woody Harrelson, I fucking love Woody Harrelson. I'll watch that dude in anything almost.
Absolutely. Yeah. 7 Psychopaths. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out. Fucking love him in that movie.
Dude, White Men Can't Jump, one of my favorite movies of all time.
I was just about to say, it was on TV randomly on AMC, and I invested in the stock. So I watched the show, and I was like, just a little bit of it. And he starts The Hustle with Wesley Snipes. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to watch this whole movie with commercials. I can't turn it off.
Dude. It's one of those ones that you feel like you have to because of how good it is.
Stupid at something? I can't even.
Rosie Perez, the worst.
I'll take food to stop the letter Q for 400, Alex.
Terrible.
I want to do Cheers. Cheers right now. I can't remember the last time that we had 3 of our favorites be the same movie. So Cheers to Zombieland and Emma. Look at all right, you guys. We're gonna.
I got fired on you, dick.
We're gonna do Rehaul. No, both weird. Both weird.
It's not weird. This is what I've been shooting for like the past 6 weeks. They sell them everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna buy little mini bottles. They're adorable.
Would you rob a biplane?
Just kidding.
No, these are just life-size or big-size bottles to Jordy.
Take that, you're tiny. Cheers, guys. Because I'm with you. Zombieland to me, unexpected gem. Woody Harrelson came back. Twinkies. The
I
interesting.
had a Twinkie today.
Fuck
They're
yeah.
around
I
because
still
of
don't know.
Zombieland. That company died, and then that came out, and people had more interest in it, and the company came back.
Mhm.
Literally saved Twinkies. Crazy.
Well,
The
he-
entire movie
he told the favor.
just wants a fucking Twinkie, and he gets that truck, and he thinks he's hit the mother load, and he's in there just fucking snowballs.
Snowball.
Snowballs. He's like, "Where's the fucking Twinkies?"
I can't ever eat coconut without saying that.
Did you
I
have
hate
to-
the consistency.
Consistency. Yeah, Wichita, Little Rock, awesome characters in it. Abigail Breslin came back. Really liked
I
the
love her
movie.
too.
Bill Murray, like you guys said, fantastic cameo in both. The after credit scene with Bill Murray when he turns to a zombie slayer,
Arsenal.
hilarious.
So funny. So funny.
Do you have any regrets?
Garfield 2, maybe.
So funny.
Right? He's just so good, man.
It's
I
Bill
love
Murray's best movie.
My favorite part of that, I mean, not my favorite part, but one part that made me laugh is I was like, God, Bill Murray, you're so old. Watching that end credit scene, I'm like, fuck. But I mean, still killing it, dude. Still hilarious. But I was just like,
Tallahassee be killing zombies.
dude, he zombie kill of the
This
year,
is
the
a
second one, just vying for it the whole time.
so funny.
Don't get me wrong, there was some like the second one I liked a lot. Still, dude, the first one though was like on a whole nother pinnacle to me
Mm-hmm.
because, like you said, unexpected gem, like a diamond
Really, yeah.
in the rough.
I grew up watching zombie movies. Literally Dawn of the Dead, George A. Romero. And I fucking loved this movie. I loved this movie. I wasn't at all that surprised because I thought it was going to be good, but like I said, I fucking love zombies.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the opening scene with the Metallica banging, the cars crashing, the lady flying out, slow motion, Zack Snyder style.
Oh yeah,
You know, we had a wet dream over that.
it was only 5% of this movie instead of 70, like the Justice League. movie.
My God.
So rough.
Slow motion.
My friend went to film school, and you have to recreate a movie scene. And the scene he recreated was from Zombieland for like his thesis thing. And he recreated the scene where he goes, some girl's in danger of having her air behind her, or however he says it to the girl. And then she turns to a zombie, they chase through the spot, and they run through the shower curtain. He smashes her hand in the door. Awesome. I remember watching him doing it, and I was like, this is great. I forgot how much I liked seeing these little scenes before it really started. Awesome scene. I think it's Amber Heard who plays his next door neighbor, maybe in that scene. Really good.
Yeah.
Liked it.
Is that the girl from 14B or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's her name too. You don't. She
Yeah.
doesn't have a name.
Even
He's
in
just
the
drinking
credits.
Code Red and playing video games.
Yeah. He's in the middle of a raid during a zombie apocalypse.
Oh man, and fucking Woody Harrelson drying his tears with money.
Oh, so good.
It sounds like your tears, but God, he makes you laugh too.
How
Oh
about
yeah.
his story about his dog dying and it's actually his kid? I did not see that coming. That was I was like, he really loved I love dogs, but I wouldn't put a birthday hat on him and give him a cake. And that's kind of odd. And then it turns out his son, I was like,
It was recently my dog's birthday, and we hella did that. So
You did.
did you? That's
fuck
funny.
yeah, I did because I love my dogs. And you know what? No regrets. We make them cakes too. By we, I mean completely, Jordan.
Sure. I'm not against giving dogs cakes, especially if
I
they're
heard if
filled
you
with
fill it
chocolate.
with lots of chocolate, dude, they love it.
Dude, our little dog whose birthday it was, she ate a box of chocolates. That bitch still kicking.
Yeah, that dog's a shit.
Well, she has good taste. That's why she hates you.
That dog likes nobody. She says, "Fuck you, you're not mom."
She likes the fruits, and she knew you didn't. She's like, this motherfucker right here.
Jersey,
I
I hate you.
I can't
I hate
agree with
people
that.
going
The
after
food's so hard. I mean, that's just a little I mean, I wish it was
I want
today.
to talk about a movie,
Okay.
The Help.
Yeah,
Unless
go
you guys
ahead.
have seen this movie.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Zombieland being such an amazing movie,
Mhm.
because there was no chance I was even slashing it,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
No,
so good.
100%.
The Help might have been it.
Okay.
I really
Elevator.
like it. If you guys haven't seen it,
it.
it's free somewhere. I think Netflix.
Okay.
I mean,
I ain't
a
pay for it.
manly man like yourself, I wouldn't see it, but nice. Nice.
Yeah, I really like this movie. It's good. It's got our girl. We talked her up fucking last week, I think.
Viola
it was
Davis.
the episode.
Yeah,
Viola
Viola
Davis. Yeah, it's got Viola Davis. It's got Octavia Spencer, I believe is her name.
Yes.
They're a great combo. The serious in one and the jokey make you laugh in the other. It works
Mhm.
perfectly. But I do really like this movie. Bryce Dallas Howard, Jessica Chastain. It's about a girl writing a book through the perspective of maids, black maids in I think the 50s.
Yeah.
It's a really good movie. Check it out. It's on Netflix if you haven't seen it.
There is
Yeah.
an awesome scene in it where I believe, I haven't seen it for a long time. I think it came out in 2011, where she prepares a dish for we'll call her an Uber Karen. We'll call her the Karen of Karens.
She
The
is the
mega
original Karen.
The mega Karen.
A mega Karen.
My God, he's a mega Karen.
Oh, wait, hold on.
It's a mega Karen.
And if for no other reason, watch it for that. And then you'll have something to talk about for a very long time, because that scene in itself, if there's nothing else, is worth watching. It is
I know exactly what scene you're talking about.
funny
Yeah, I was gonna say.
and startling. Because if you trust somebody and they immediately have no feelings for you, but you still trust them and you can't believe what's going on yet, and you have to go like, wait, what are you talking about? And she goes, yeah, that thing you're eating, it's not what you think you're eating. I didn't like what you did earlier, so I changed what you're eating. What'd you change it to? And she tells her, and she goes, wait, what? She goes, you heard me. And I won't say, because I think the part's too good.
She fired the maid for using the bathroom. She has her own designated bathroom outside. She has an outhouse. She can't use the whites only bathroom.
No.
The maid needed to go during a tornado rainstorm, and the white woman wouldn't let her. So she just went anyway. She got fired. It was worth it.
100%.
But before she left, little care package, a little
Little care package.
She didn't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Danny gets it.
I'm not mad at that either. And talking about great roles Emma Stone has had. Zombieland's a great movie. Did it showcase her skills as much as Easy A? Probably not, but just such a great movie. The Help's the same way. The Help shows off a lot of her skills. The entire movie's fantastic. It's just a good movie.
It is really good. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Worth every second of that watch, because it's a really good movie.
Yeah,
it was better than I thought it'd be. And I watched it when it first came out. I couldn't remember it, so I rewatched it because that's what I do for this podcast. Is I watch movies.
Yeah,
and I was glad I did, because I forgot a lot about it, and it was a really good movie.
Yeah, really good.
That actually shows off her acting skills as a serious actor.
Yeah.
Being able to what's the term? Not be the funny, quirky person. What's the term I'm looking for here?
The jokester, the comic relief.
Comic relief.
Not being the comic relief, the sarcastic girl. Actually taking a serious role and killing it. Like, I agree. It showed off her acting skills very well.
She definitely has some funny parts, but you're right.
Guys, we talked about our favorites. We all enjoyed Superbad. Brandon had a great slash with The Help. Easy A for me was so close there, but I had to make it my underrated because a lot of people haven't seen it. So as we're getting to our end point in this podcast about Emma Stone, what are your thoughts on Cruella? her upcoming movie where she is personifying the puppy slayer herself, trying to make a fashionista an interesting protagonist. What do you guys think about the trailer? Have you seen it? Thoughts about it?
I'm stoked.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, contrary to popular belief, I love Disney, so there's not a lot they do that I'm not excited for.
Okay,
it's fair.
Fuck Pocahontas. But I am excited. Maybe it's because I am a fan of Emma Stone. I don't know, but I'm fucking pumped. I've never rooted for a dog killer before in my life. I feel like I'm about to.
Jesus.
that's a hard stance to take. Out of all the villains in all the movies, there's someone that wants to kill a baby, and you're like, well, right? You can rationalize. Now you're going to rationalize someone killing not only a lot of puppies, a triple-digit amount of puppies for a coat.
Set that bar high.
And they're attributing it to the movie The Joker with that kind of mentality and that kind of pacing. It's an interesting role. If someone could pull it off, I'm thinking maybe Emma Stone, but I'm kind of on the fence too. I don't know how they're going to be able to do this. It's hard.
I'm with you, Brandon. I'm excited because it's Disney, but like I just after the trailer, I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I'm sure once it comes out, I'll watch it and I'll probably love it. But I was just like, I just don't understand.
That's what I loved about the trailer. They don't give too much away. I don't need a 5-minute trailer showing me the movie.
No, this is true. But give me some fucking outline. But I mean, maybe that's
it's kind of like that teaser trailer first. You don't get much. It's not Star Wars. They can't just flash the name as their trailer and be like, I'm ready. I remember on my honeymoon they were releasing the teaser trailer for it. It was Star Wars, and that was the goddamn trailer. And I was like, so fucking worth it.
I just remember every time because they always do it. Like the last 3, they did it during Monday Night Football because it's like the world's watching.
Yeah.
And I remember just being like, even if it was teams I didn't give a shit for, I was like, hey, I got to watch this whole first half. I got to see everything.
You got to have someone to watch those Jaguars Detroit Lion games.
Yeah,
so like, let's get Jaguars.
The Jets versus the Giants, just terrible games. You're just like, yeah, but at halftime I get Star Wars, so I'm gonna go ahead and sit through this.
That's true. I'll tune in late second half, but I'll watch some of it.
Right. I'm excited to see what they do with Cruella. I think it'll be good, but as of right now, I just haven't seen enough.
As of right now, I've seen enough to get me pumped. Jazz.
Just me.
We'll all get excited for it. Some people have called it. Michael Vick directing Devil Wears Prada. We'll see if it's a great movie. We hope it is. We're not sure. But thank you guys so much for tuning into our Emma Stone episode. We're a big fan of her. Some of our movies really like. Some of them we wish were a little bit better. But all in all,
too. Fuck them.
Jesus. You ain't wrong.
I know I'm right. I'm 100%. Go Prudes.
Oh.
You know what Cruella starts with, right? Crew.
Oh, I'm going to hate this movie so much.
This is really starting to tank. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody, for tuning into our Emma Stone episode. We appreciate you so much. We will catch you next week. Emma Stone's often awesome. Check out some of our underrated movies we talked about. If you haven't seen any of the movies recommended, we highly recommend them. Check them out. And you can also follow us on what, Brandon?
iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. Just every day you can follow me around. There's bushes everywhere. You can just hide in, watch me. I shake my ass randomly.
All right. Don't turn them away.
In Arizona, where
it's the only thing they get to see in person.
Enemies only page.
Especially that guy that got out something out of his car the other day.
What?
That was gross. Brandon had a Snapchat that was disgusting the other day.
I do know what you're talking about. He wasn't getting out of his car. He was getting in it. Or something out of it. I don't know.
Ew. Either way, gross.
It was nutty. Anyway, guys, that was Stone.
Tons. I know you guys are like, start again. Nah, fuck you.
Wrap it up.
Finish your nonsense, and I will.
Mortal Kombat, April 23rd.
Oh, that's enough. Hey, thank you everybody for tuning in.
That's what got
Next week. Thank you, The Buzz. Check out these other awesome podcasts that are on the same ring that we are. Awesome. We appreciate you. Take care.
Stay fresh, cheeseburgers.
Get the Lambo car, house in the hills with the stars. Told you I'd raise the bar.